Alrighty, race fans, welcome to the Bullring once again with the Shut Up and Race Street Stock Series here at the Las Vegas Bullring tonight. 150 laps coming your way for some real short track beating and banging action here from Las Vegas. What a night it's going to be. Taking a look at a couple more cars rolling off a pit road here. Went out there to practice, man. I'm looking forward to a lot of carnage here tonight as we take a look at some of the guys out there as well. A big thank you to Touch of Glass Auto Body as always, our caution sponsor, and I have a feeling they're gonna get their whale promotion here tonight because you know it's a short track and we're about to tear up a lot of cars. We're going to need an auto body when we leave Las Vegas here tonight. I have a feeling. And always, you got 5 Star Realty Group on board. You're looking for a property in the Panhandle up Florida. Go check out 5 Star Realty Group. Great group to work with. Check something out if you need something to rent, own, whatever you need. I'm sure they've got you covered. 5 Star Realty Group as well, along with Woody's Designs. Woody's Designs have done some cars for me for iRacing. Thank you to Woody's Designs, Jess Walmack, as always, with that as well. Kelly's Custom Engraving on board for the season. Kelly's Custom Engraving does all the plaque work for these guys. You can find them on Facebook. Kelly's Custom Engraving. All right. Also, Taz Motorsports as well for being with us here this season, along with Taylor Motorsports. That's going to be everybody that makes the wheels turn, so to speak, here at Shut Up and Race. And I will tell you what, we're getting into the later half of the season, and last week, boy, did we have some interesting things happen. If we can find him in here, there is Mr. Shepard not having to run last week that he wanted in that Tennessee Army National Guard machine. He's going to be trying to kind of make a comeback here tonight, bounce back a little bit. Taking a look here also at a couple of more on track. There's the 19 machine, Mr. Captain Caveman. But let's see if we can grab a word with your points leader here, Mr. Dustin Shepard, here in just a second. We'll get Mr. Shepard up here and talk to him. Again, thank you everybody for coming out here tonight. Let's grab Mr. Shepard if we can. Is he Dustin Shepard? There he is. Hey, Mr. Shepard, Matt up here in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
All right, I'm doing all right. Well, you're coming into the Bullring here tonight. Didn't have the best week last week. You lost, I think, overall about 10 points in the standings. What's it going to take to leave Las Vegas here tonight and kind of build that back up a little bit?
I'm struggling. I'll be cool with the top five, just to be no incidents, get some bonus points, and I'll roll out here with the top five.
All right,
That
man.
is
Yeah,
my
I seen that
that's my
car come
goal.
around. It seemed like you were fighting it a little bit.
Yeah, I said there's a fine line of it over rotating and spinning, and spinning out. I mean, it's either great or it's gonna loop. I'm struggling to stay on the left side of that line tonight.
All righty, and another thing about tonight, it's a lot of laps, but it's not going to be a long race at all.
I mean, if there's a bunch of cautions, it'll be long. But like I said, if we get some green runs in, it'll go pretty quick.
All righty, man. Well, best of luck to you in that 69 machine, brother, here tonight, man.
Thank you, sir.
All righty, Mr. Dustin Shepard coming into tonight trying to end off. Let's grab a couple of the other guys. Let's grab JP up here. Hey, JP, it's Matt out in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How are we doing?
Well, I'm doing all right, buddy. We all made up a little bit of ground on Dustin Shepard last week. What's it going to take this week here at the Bullring to try to close that gap even further?
It's the exact same thing that happened last week. um, really, Dustin's so far ahead with bonus points. He is really good at bonus points. He's able to keep it clean, get fast lap, get pole. Any kind of bonus points that there is out there, he's going to shoot for it. So with him accumulating all them bonus points, he's kind of taking a jump out there. So the main strategy I have for trying to catch him is run clean, get no incident points or anything like that, and get as many bonus points as I can.
Alrighty, well, good luck at the Bullring here tonight. It's sure to be interesting, that's for sure.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, it's either gonna be a show or it's gonna be a snore fest. I don't know which one yet, but we'll find out here shortly.
10-4, but I hope y'all brought a lot of trailers down here to load these tore up race cars back on.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few.
10-4, buddy. Well, have fun out there, JP.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Alrighty, well, the guys are sitting there in their driver's meeting. We're going to step away for our national anthem, and we'll get ready to go green flag racing when we come back on Extreme Sim TV.
Boy, these iRacing iFlag cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using their products from their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFlag.com.
Alrighty, back here tonight, the Bullring getting ready to come alive with qualifying here in just a moment. Again, I want to thank everyone for coming out here tonight, showing your support. Shut Up and Race 5-star Realty Group Street Stock Series here at the Bullring this evening. Everybody gets ready for their qualifying attempt. I think qualifying is going to be very important tonight. It's very easy to get caught up in an accident here, maybe tear your car up. A bunch of things can easily happen here tonight as we get ready for qualifying here this qualifying should get ready to start. Track will open for qualifying here in just a moment. There you have it, qualifying underway here tonight. And here we go. Who is going to put it on the pole here this evening? One car already rolling off. Going to be the 79 machine rolling on to the racetrack through 3 and 4. Nice and easy does it, along with a couple of more. Burn there in the 13. Got Joshua there in the 01 machine as well. And nice and easy does it through 3 and 4. Start getting times up on the board. Bird, top of the board, 15.926. Wayne Brown right now, a good run there as well. Taking a look here at Taz trying to get his lap in. Here 9 minutes of qualifying here to wind them down. Taz across the stripe. And P9 for Taz. Thomas to the top of the board, but around he goes in his second lap. He'll go around in 1 and 2. Get it straightened back out. Didn't hit anything. Here comes Mr. That's a 96, indeed it is. Across the stripe. Also, right now we got Jerry Stone along with the 19 machine captain Caveman going at it as well. Trying to get his lap in. Right now 15th on the board. And take a look at multiple cars here around this little bitty racetrack, man. Gonna be fun to watch here tonight for sure. Right now, Thomas atop the board. Here comes Dustin Shepard trying to get everything he can. Right now, he's in 7th. And a little bit sideways for Shepard. That's not gonna help him. 15 points. Right, fastest 15 is 9, and right now he's in 8th. Starting deep in the field, not what he wants to do here tonight. Again, very easy to get caught up in an accident at this place if you're not extremely careful. That's what you got to kind of look out for. 7 minutes of qualifying left. Like the 10 on track as well. Jonathan Cross trying to post a lap here. Where is Mr. Jonathan going to come in? Right now, 17th. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Not where he wants to be, but a little trouble there on turn 4. And that's what Dustin Shepard talked about. Really easy to spin the cars out here. That is for certain. 7 minutes left. You see one car on pit road. Philip Martin scored 13th right now. Not rolling out as of yet either here at the Bullring. About 5 minutes left here. We'll get ready to close qualifying down in just a moment. And let's see. Yep, everybody else is off the track. This is actually the last car actually sitting there, and that's Philip Martin doing a good job sitting at the end of pit road, just hanging out. So I'm going to hear you at home. Who is your guys' pick? Come away with the win here tonight at the Bullring. It's going to be a tricky, tight racetrack. The whole night is basically going to be keep yourself out of trouble. That's what this whole deal is going to be about. Just, keeping the car clean, keeping all 4 fenders on it. You're at 5 minutes remaining. Let's grab Thomas up here if we can. See if we can get Mr. Thomas. He is Mr. Thomas. There he is. Hey, Thomas, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Alrighty, man. But right now you're on pole. Looks like you should probably. I don't see anybody else going out. So how important is that starting position here tonight?
Based on Thursday night, people were having a hard time keeping it straight because the setup on here is a little weird, really loose, picking the left front up. So I'm expecting quite a bit of cautions to start off with. So I'm just gonna stay up front, lead some laps for a while.
Well, in that case, the best place to be is the lead, keeping that car nice and clean, bud.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully we can actually get some green flag runs in, make it a pretty fun race. Did it go by pretty quick?
Alrighty, Thomas. Well, best of luck to you here. You get ready to grid up, my friend.
All right, thank you.
So there you have it. You see everybody where they are starting here tonight. It's going to leave it up like this for tonight. Something a little bit different. Hope you enjoy it this style a little bit. Everybody gridding on the racetrack right now. See Thomas grabbing the pole here tonight as we get in line behind that iRacing pace car this evening. Well, while we're at it, let's take a look here at your track facts here for the Bullring and what we're going to be looking at here tonight. The Bullring, a 3/10 of a mile racetrack. It's 150 laps here tonight, or 51 miles. That's the air temp, 67 degrees. Track temp, 69. Pretty cool racetrack, I have to say, for these guys this evening. There you have it. And the real question is going to be here tonight, folks. Well, how many cautions do we get? That's going to be the question. That is going to be the one thing that everybody's got on their mind as they lines up behind the pace car. We're getting ready to go green. Once again, Thomas on the pole here tonight. Again, he'll want to keep that car out front, keep it in clean air. Honestly, that is your safest place to be tonight. And we'll get ready to go green once again here. Lights are off on that iRacing pace car. And again, 150 laps, these guys are just going to have to keep the fenders on them. They were talking about lifting that left front there through the corners. I actually had the same problem out of mine when I ran the other night in a official race there at the, I believe I was at the Legends Oval. It was doing the same thing. It lifts that front left front up in the air, throws the balance of the car off, and then it is a handful to try to hang on to, let me tell you. All right, pace car brings them through 3 and 4. We'll get the 1 to go from the tower, and we'll get ready to turn them loose here tonight in about 14, 15 seconds. Not a big track at all. Working our way through 1 and 2. We'll get ready to turn them loose here this evening. Down the back straightaway, lights are off on the iRacing pace car. Let's get this one underway. You see the pace car head down pit road. Green flag going in the air. Thomas will lead them to green. And we are green at the Bullring here tonight, folks, already into turn number 1. Thomas able to jump out ahead just a little bit. 14 there on the top side, the front two will break away. Battle now from third on back. That is Jess trying to hang on to third right now. Everybody will work their way off of turn number 4. Make it lap number 1 clean. Now we'll try to get them single file. Jess still working the top side. He'll fall in line. Battle now for 4th. Here comes Dustin Shepard. And first yellow of the evening is out. Lap number 2. And a couple cars getting free back here in the back straight back. That is the 27 of Brad. Mr. Pez back there having a problem. And again, what we talked about, these cars just stepping out. It's to be exactly what happened. To put the yellow back out for the first time tonight. So yellow's out. We're going to be under caution. And so, with that being said, back under caution, 148 remaining here tonight. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Trouble early here at the Bullring. Everybody will be single file once again. Caution laps won't take too awful long here. Only good thing about it. Lots will get ready to go off on the pace car. Thomas has maintained the race lead so far from the start here. If he can maintain it even further, might still on once again here. 5 laps in the books here tonight. A lot of movement there early. You've seen a lot of cars sliding around. And I expect that to stay the same basically all night long. Cars wanting to get loose on guys and them really having to fight the car, keep it under them. So Flagman will give the 1 to go signal here at the stripe, maybe. No. Nope, not yet, unfortunately. Thomas out front, right behind him. Number 8 bringing up second. Good spot for him to be in as well. JP back there in the 60. The lights are off atop the pace car once again. All right, here we go, getting ready to go green one more time. Here at the Vegas Bullring, 7 out of 150 in the books. Here we go, green flag will fly. Thomas out front. Here we go, guys. We're going to send them back racing. We are back green once again. Everybody will get single file up front. Smart racing there. First battle on the racetrack is going to be for 4th right now. Side by side, headed down into 3 and 4. The 92 hard on the brakes, trying to work his way inside. That's going to be Knowles. Again, up in front of him, it's nearly 3 wide of trouble. 3 cars around, and this is going to be bad. Big pile up, turn 2. We've seen them 3 wide going into frame, and that's Dustin Shepard getting the worst of it. Your points leader going on his roof. Oh my goodness. I believe that was Dustin getting up on his roof, maybe. No, Dustin got through it. That was JP then up on his roof. Man, oh man. Go back and take a look. That could have been avoided, but 3 wide here at the Bullring's never going to work out. And look at Dustin, a little contact, but he got that car underneath that flipping car that was flipping over there of JP to kind of work his way through. Wow. We can't. Let's go right along with Dustin here. Find him. That was a wild ride for Dustin Shepard. Jeez, oh peas, what a ride. Alright, let's go back here. Take a look at. Now this is from the restart. And this was absolutely insane. They got 3 wide and it just never works out well. 3 wide here at the short track, that is for sure. But look at this mess. as we get it straightened out and go see it up in front of him. Oh, and now watch him. He's got to drive through this mess, and oh my goodness. Wow. Well, that explains that. Yellow out once again here tonight. So under caution, 13 laps incomplete of the 150. 13 of 150 in the books here. A melee at the front of the pack. Cars got 3 wide, got turned around. Light should go out on the pace car this time by. And they do. 14 be on the board of the 150. And here we go. Side by side. Thomas, the 96, the 36, the 13, and the 69, your top 5 here tonight. So we get ready to go back racing. Lap number 14 on the board. Now, pretty even start. Thomas jumps out in front. Side by side for second right now. Justin on the 36 to the bottom. Trying to get clear. He does. Through 3 and 4. Look at Dustin trying to fight his way forward. And he will inch forward just a little bit. In trouble. That's the 79 going around, going for a wild ride back here. And that was the 79 machine of Patrick. Brings out the caution once again. We'll take a look at it. Like that car just came around with him. Oh, let's see. Going fine here. He'll go down the corner. He'll lose that car right around here. That left front lift up like we talked about. That's the exact moment that he had a problem. And the car came around with it. So yellow out once again here tonight. Lap number 17 of this one. So yellow is out again. 18 of 150 laps on the board. And the third yellow of the evening here. Kind of what we expected. It's been a hectic start. And that's what I expected coming into the night. And that's exactly what is occurring. A hectic start to this one for sure. He will be on the board when they come back through. Again, we head to Rockingham next week. Should be a great one out there in North Carolina at the Rock. Expect that to be a lot of fun as well. 19-20 laps on the board now. Winnie going to go on the board of 150. All right, lights off atop the pace car once again, everybody. Get ready here. And it looks like we're going to go single file restarts here starting now. 51 on the board. Green flag is out. We're back underway. We put them back to up to speed. The 90 easy. 96 up the track and hard in the outside wall. And he is out of the ballpark, folks. In big trouble. Down the back straightaway. Man, oh man. Oh no. That car completely destroyed. And wow. We'll watch it here from the restart. I thought he was going to clear the catch fence here for a moment. It's in there, gets sideways. And watch this impact. That car hooks back to the right. Up and over. And then, luckily everybody was able to kind of split their way by him. 24 in the books here. I think his night is pretty much over. So he will be pretty much out. Walmack as well, 5 laps down in that number 14 machine. Pretty much out of this one for now. He's getting a wave around here. So that is good. $25 of the 150 in the books. And lights are back on the pace car once again here. Kind of what I expected to see here, not a lot of craziness, and that's exactly what is happening. A lot of absolute craziness, that is for sure. Expect the lights to go back off here in just a moment. Waiting on the lights to kill them, turn themselves off. We will turn them back loose. Again, it's kind of one of them deals to where one person gets in trouble, nobody else has anywhere really to go here. Track's not wide enough to really do much if somebody's in trouble in front of you. The lights are off on the pace car. So here we go. Getting ready to go back green flag racing. The lights are off. Lap number 28 coming on the board. Green back out. Thomas, nice jump out in front of the 36 of Justin. Justin staying right there with him. Dustin right there behind him. Single file into turn 1 and 2. Now up onto 3 and 4 here. If Dustin can hang on to that spot. He wasn't very confident in the car tonight, and right now he's hanging on inside the top 10. Good run here, side by side, right behind him. Going to be the 46 to the bottom. And good move there, Philip Martin moving his way into the top 5. As we circle around, yellow back out once again. You see the caution wave at the flag stand. Yellow is out. And that is just Womack running into problems here. Back straightaway. Back under caution once again. Womack goes into the corner. And again, that front left tire lifts. You see it lift, and just around he comes. Put the yellow back out again here tonight. Lap number 30. Should see the green flag around 35 here. To get them back going once again. (31 of 150 laps in the books. On single file right now. And again, like I said, you know, it's somebody gets in trouble, you're just along for the ride here pretty much. These cars aren't handling well. The left front's picking up off the ground. Not much they can do about that. Right now, it is a fixed setup lead. you're basically just having to drive what you got, and you're 33 laps in, 150, and these cars are not handling well at all. Guys having to fight to hang on to it. And here we go, 35 on the board next time. And here we go, green flag getting ready to go back in the air. 54, Thomas out front, Dustin in second. Here we go, green is out, 35 on the board. We have single file once again, the 38 to the bottom of the racetrack as well. Ryan Johnson right there. Right behind them, you got the 13 Machine of Vern. Philip Martin trying to work his way back through, along with the 4 Machine of Gary right there as well. So again, back single file. Everybody will work their way through here. Once again, Thomas jumps out to a pretty good lead here. Everybody else kind of just jumping down the line. Side-by-side battle right there in front of them. You see it. 46, able to pick up a spot. Move Phillip up into 4th. Dustin up there in 2nd right now. I think having a decent run. 38 going on the board this time by. But look at that 46. Really making gains right now to the back bumper of the 38 of Ryan. Ryan trying to hold it back there. Cars around on the apron. That's gonna let him go here. See Thomas trying to hang on. Dustin right there as well. Philip Martin though looking to pick up the spot on Ryan Johnson. Johnson, and around goes Ryan Johnson, and yellow is out. Yellow back out. Another car going around. That's going to be Ryan Johnson, and he ended up on his roof. No. Has to reset. He's going to lose a ton of track position and multiple laps here. Oh, man. Seen him right there. He's just going to get free. And 1 and 2, and that car is going to come around with him. He heading for 1 and 2 here. That car just comes around, front end lifts. And because of the way the springs are set up, these things are just tipping over. The whole body roll shifted. Rolled that car up on its side. So yellow back out again here. 42 on the board. The lights are on around the racetrack. 42 laps complete. Right now, Thomas has led every lap. He's got Dustin right there in 2nd. Coming back to have a good run here tonight. I'm very tickled. I know he is impressed by the run that Dustin is having here tonight. As long as he can keep that car straight, a good way to come back and make up for losing points last week. Oh, here we go, back under caution once again. 43 of the 150 in the books here tonight. Right there to 46 of Martin, Vern back there as well. Gary, Knowles, all these guys right in line. Getting ready to go green once again here. That pace car gets around here to turn those lights back on. Again, already 43 in the books here tonight. And the thing of it is, you know, you're you're doing the best you can, but it's just so easy to lose these cars now. Here we go, 44 on the board here. Green flag getting ready to go back in the air. Up front, Thomas will bring them to green. Dustin Shepard second. Put it back out. Green is in the air. We're back underway. Lap number 45. Thomas out front. Dustin in second to 45. And Phillip in third. Looking underneath Dustin. Dustin able to hang on, get back down, protect that spot. Dustin doing a very good job maintaining, or Dustin doing a good job trying to take the spot. At 46 doing a great job just trying to hang on to it as well. Oh, good job. 46 makes the pass. Phillip ahead. Now he's got to go search down Thomas here. And he is gaining on Thomas quite a bit. 0.2 of a second was the difference the last time. Yellow is out. See the flag at the flag stand. Yellow back out here. And taking a look here, it's the 19 getting turned around by the 79. Bringing out the caution once again. 48 of 150 in the books. And everybody will get slowed back down. Now Thomas will restart from the lead once again. Going to be Phillip in second, Dustin in third. So we'll get ready to go green once again. Lights are out on the pace car one more time here. Thomas in the lead, Phillip in second. And so, 51 being complete here tonight. Thomas will try to hang on for the restart once again. All right, green flag back out once again. Thomas will jump out ahead. There comes Phillip trying to make it work right behind him. Battle now, right now, Dustin trying to hang on to P3. But the 4 of Gary's actually going to take that spot away and does move Dustin back a spot. Now the 13 will be, Vern will be right there with him as well. 54 of these laps being complete here tonight. And then you've got Mr. Wayne also. And we'll continue along here. 55 of the 150 in the books. As we continue along. and hanging on right now. 57 going on the board. They fighting their way through single file right now. So right now, a little bit of space developing between these cars. Something we haven't really seen all night. See, Gary, as I say that car around back straightaway, but no caution. 58 will go on the board. Gary able to pick it up to P2. And that was Philip Martin, I believe, running into a problem. You see him losing all kinds of spots. I believe that was the car that went around. Indeed, it was. So Philip losing from P2. We'll take a look back at what happened here. But from second all the way back. And Yellow is not out, so he's going to have to make up a ton of ground. Meanwhile, Thomas up front. '61 and 150 in the books. And everybody's single file. '62 being complete here tonight. Now, what we're going to see if this thing goes for a long run. You see Gary right there with the 54. Gary actually putting some pressure on him. It's going to be who is going to be able to hang on for the longer runs. So far, the longest green run of the night here. And actually, oh boy, here comes Gary. Thomas trying to hold him down there. They'll be side by side off of turn number 4. Looks like that 4 machine's going to draw even right now. And Yellow is out. And at the time of caution, the 54, Thomas still out front. Back and take a look at it here. Oop, just some contact there with the 8 going sideways, brings the Yellow out. That was the 01 of Joshua getting into the back of him. Joshua Taylor getting in the back of the 8 machine of Wayne, and Wayne could not hold on to that machine. And 66 laps in the books here tonight. Get ready to go back green more time once again. Thomas out in front of the field. Lights are on around the racetrack here. Again, 67 going to be on the board this time by. Been one heck of a night so far. These guys have had some problems trying to keep it clean, but it's been trouble. Now 67 and 150 on the board. '68, and we'll get ready to turn them back loose. And right now, we'll just wait on everybody to circle their way through. Here we go, getting ready to turn the lights back off one more time. Lap number 69 on the board. We'll get the green lap number 70 of 150. And right now, Thomas and Gary out front. And we see Gary gain on Thomas, but that yellow kind of put a halt to that. Patrick Smith back up into, looks like 11th as well on this restart again. Single file one more time. Green is back out. There's the 4 right there behind the 54. And then there is Dustin as well, trying to hang on to third right now. He's got company Justin right there with him in that 36 machine right there behind, or in that, 13 machine. And right there behind him is Justin in the 36. Knowles back here in the 92. See the cars rocket their way through once again. 71 of 150 in the books. A little bit of side-by-side action here. That's the 8 trying to drop down, pick up a position. Not going to work. Look at Jess Womack, buddy. He's back 1 lap down. He's made up all of his laps but one and fighting his way back through. And he is hanging on, blocking the brakes up there and everything else. The 8 on the high line, trying to hang on. Can't do it yet. Joshua right there. Trouble for Joshua. And up and over, and that's going to cause a reset, and he's off the racetrack, so it's not going to draw a caution. So mark him pretty much out of this one. Meanwhile, up front, it's going to be the 54 machine of Thomas Gary in the 4. 75 laps on the board this time. Right now, the 54 of Thomas still hanging on. He's got company right there at his back bumper. At the moment, that's the 4 right there behind him. Now on the inside, headed for turn number 1. Thomas trying to pinch him down. Last time he got saved by a caution. I don't think it's going to happen this time. And we got a new race leader. Gary takes over the spot, and he'll pull away. Dustin Shepard will follow through. So new race leader Gary jumps to the race lead. Shepard now in the battle for second as they fight their way through here. And Shepard does a good job taking that spot, moving him to P2. And for a guy that wasn't very confident in the car here tonight, having a good run, looking off the back bumper or out the back of that machine as they work their way into 3 and 4 once again. See everybody single file here the best they can. Now back single file, and you can see the battle is behind Dustin Shepard, and Dustin trying to hang on to second. See right back there, side by side action. Going to be the 36 underneath that 13 machine. Move him up a spot. Here comes the 46 of Philip Martin as well. Now he was one of the quickest cars earlier on. He got turned around and it cost him some spots. He has worked his way back through the field as he is right inside the top 5 now, going after the 36 machine. See that battle right now in the turn 4, 82 of 150 on the board. Ooh, a little contact there, the 36 up the hill. He hangs on once again, but he's going to lose tons of positions here. He'll drop in behind the 92. Justin up the hill, he'll drop back to 7th. Martin, though, doing a great job moving forward as we're coming up on lap number 85 here at the Bullring. See the 92, they're going to give that spot back to Justin. Martin, though, right up here doing it, battling it out with the 13 machine at this point in time. Martin and Vern right with one another. Not missing anything up front. Gary, still your race leader. Opening up a little bit of a gap. Not much, but a little gap up front. Martin hanging on right now. He's right there at the back bumper of the 13 to Vern. Philip now jumps to the inside. Philip Martin will get alongside the 13 here. This will be for 4th inching his way back forward after being involved in a spin earlier, hauling his way back to the front as the leaders are working their way through lap traffic here. That can be dangerous here at the Bullring for sure. Nowhere for lap traffic really to go. You see Gary right there in the 4 coming up on some more lap cars. He'll do a good job jumping up high for him and letting him go. 89 on the board this time. See a lot of old brake lock up from these lap cars. Coming up on 60 to go here from the Bullring. The 60 laps to go. Now Gary up front, Thomas second. That's the way they run right now. But Gary doing everything he can to pull away, but Thomas staying right there with him. See the 54 right there working his way through that lap traffic. He is working his way forward. See Dustin right there in third, getting ready to have Phillip on his back bumper here in just one moment. And right now, Dustin and Phil right with one another. Phillip trying to dive to the bottom. $95 of 150 laps in the books. And right on through 55 to go. Phillip Martin to the bottom of the racetrack trying to pick it up on Dustin Shepard. Shepard's going to give him room on the bottom. That's going to be battle for third here. $97, 150 laps complete. Poor Gary pulling away from the field. Thomas pretty far back right now. 98 laps on the board. $99 on the board right now. And lap number 100. So we'll be at 50 laps to go. And Gary has opened up a pretty little gap over, good gap over Thomas. But I tell you what, Phillip Martin's still one of the quickest cars on the racetrack. And last time he was the quickest car by just a little bit. We'll watch it this time. And right there at the one of the fastest. Actually, last time by it was Thomas, and Thomas ran the best lap he's ran all race last lap. A 15.819. 102 laps in. Tires must not be giving up much because we're looking at some fast lap times here. Now 16 flat even from all your top three. Pretty even on times here. 103 on the board. A couple cars going a lap down here. Look at Dustin. He's going to have the 13 of Vern all over his back bumper. This battle inside the top 5 still. 105 coming up on the board here momentarily. That'll give us 45 laps to go. And Dustin doing everything he can to hold that 4th spot. Vern, though, right there to his back bumper. Oh, here we go. Side by side down the front straight away. Vern underneath Dustin. Move Vern up a spot. He's going to move up to P4 right now. And he will get clear. Phillip Martin is still back there in 3rd. Look here at Jerry Stone there in the 91. Couple cars right in front of him. See some brake lock up there from the 14. Jess still 1 lap down, fighting desperately, trying to get back on the lead lap. They'll fight their way through back straightaway now. Gary right now in the 4, right in front of Thomas. Thomas right there with him. Thomas actually closing the gap here. 110 on the board of 150 complete. One car way high on the racetrack. And yellow is out once again. Yellow out here, lap 110.40 to go. Now look at what happened if we can find it here. Not sure what happened here. Lap 111 on the scoreboard. Yellow is out here. Not sure what happened, but yellow out nonetheless. 112 now being scored on the board. We're closing in, folks, on about 30 to go here before long. This race does not take long, let me tell you. As we're sitting behind the iRacing pace car right now. And we will see now cars headed to pit road. That's going to be Gary leading them down. And it'll be 4 fresh tires and fuel. So by far get them to the end. We'll see how the 4 fresh tires fare for them as they hit pit road right now here at the Bullring. Now you're going to have to watch. You want to take 4 tires, but you don't want to go a lap down on these guys that have elected to stop. Some guys staying out. We're going to watch the pace car here into comparison to the guys that are on pit road here. Pace car already in 3 and 4. Guys should be off pit road by the time they get here to them. The 92 of Knowles being scored as your race leader. One car still on pit road there, you see, going on lap down. But it looks like everybody else is going to make it out. 114 laps on the board. First car on fresh tires will be Gary there in the 4 machine, along with Thomas. Working our way through here, 115. Lights should go out on the pace car here in a moment. Right now, your race leader will be Mr. Knowles in the 92 machine. Jerry Stone will restart second. Again, they're on 66 lap old tires. Patrick Smith right there behind them. He's on 47 lap old tires. And then fresh tires coming from 4th. And green is out and in the air here. As you see the 92 back out front. Down into 3 and 4. You see right behind him, though, already a battle. It's going to be Patrick dropping back. And Gary up to P3 with fresh tires already. And we'll see how much these tires help Gary fight down the leaders. He's in P3. Look at Patrick trying to hang on to 4th. Got him right underneath of him here to 46 to 54. Nearly 3 wide with him. There's nothing he can do to hold him back there. I mean, they're just destroying him. And everybody will get back in the line here. But he's going to lose tons of spots here on old tires. Jerry and Knowles, though, they're trying to hang on. But Gary now losing second. That moves Gary to second. Fresh tires seem to be the way to go here. 120 on the board. It'll be 30 laps to go next time by. And those fresher tires of that 4 machine already up to second. Noel's just trying to get away, trying to hold as many spots as possible. It's about a 2/10 a second a lap, 2/10 a second a lap different. You see some interesting stuff going on there with lap cars that your leader had to work his way through, and that cost him his whole gap. That one thing getting held up, that's going to put Gary right to his back bumper out of turn number 2. Gary right there with your race leader of Knowles. Knowles trying to hang on. 123 on the board that time by. Gary all over the back of him right now. Headed for 3 and 4. Oh, trouble behind him. That's the 54 going around. That's going to be a mess in turn 4. Yellow is out. That was the 54 of Thomas getting in trouble. Yellow out on the racetrack. You can take a look here. Thomas went down the corner. A little bit of net code looked like with the 46. Then a couple of more. That's going to be 79 getting caught up in it. But they'll all make it through. Keep going. 125 of 150 in the books tonight. Let's take a look at our race stats for this evening. Noel's still up front. Taking a look here at the race stats this evening right now. We had 10 cautions for a total of 46 laps here tonight. 25 laps to go here from the Bullring. And looks like everybody will be single file here, just waiting on the pace car to dive back off one more time. So here we go, getting ready to go green once again here at the Bullring. Alrighty, folks, lights are out on the pace car. It'll be a 20 lap shootout to the end. Old tires up front. Green flag getting ready to go back in the air. Noel's out front with old tires. Green is in the air. What a jump he got on basically the whole field. And he'll pull away. 20 laps to go here. Now, Knowles out front. He's going to have company here before long. It's going to be Gary second. Look at that car right there behind him. That's your points leader there as well. Trying to come out here and make up some ground for last week. And he's doing a great job of it right now. Dustin Shepard sitting there just a little ways back in third. 18 to go this time by. What about Knowles? Can he hang on for the race lead here? He's got fresh tires behind him in the 4 car. 17 to go. Now the 4 gets to the inside. Knowles slides up a little bit too much. He's going to offer the inside to the 4 of Gary. Gary's going to get below him and take the spot into 3 and 4. Knowles now, he's got to try to figure out a way to get back by. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think he has enough in the car to do it. 16 laps to go, lead change. Gary back out front, Knowles second, Dustin third. Fourth right now is going to be Jerry Stone, Patrick Smith in fifth. And that's the way they run here late in the going, coming to 15 to go. So now look at the side-by-side battle of Jerry. Going to lose the spot there to Patrick. Up to fourth. 14 to go at the stripe. Your race leader, Gary, still pulling away just by a little bit. See the brake loaders on that 4 car glowing with 14 laps to go. Laps to go to here tonight at the Bullring. Coming across the stripe once again, 13 to go. The 92 of Noel was right there in second. Well, this time by. Right now it's going to be 12 laps to go. So, right now, out in front, Gary doing a really good job just maintaining. You see that battle brewing there for second. Dustin Shepard, what a way to come back after losing points last week. He finishes this out 10 more laps here at the Bullring. After last week to come back and do what he's doing now. Again, he lost something like 10 points last week. Trying to gain most of those back here at the Bullring. 9 laps to go. That race lead battle, though, it's not going away. Knowles is staying right there with your race leader here in the last 9. It's going to be interesting. Can Knowles get back to the back bumper of the 4 and maybe move him up out of the groove or something? Only got 8 laps to get it done here. Maybe those tires have equalized a little bit on the 4. Don't know, but man, oh man, Knowles right there with him. 7 laps to go. Fixing to be a 3-car battle here at the Bullring. Shepard closing in on Knowles here. Shepard, maybe he's got a car to get up there and try to grab the win here. 6 to go. Now a gap forming. 4 able to pull away just a little bit. And that's all you need here at the Bullring. He just needs a little bit of a gap. 5 laps to go this time by. Shepard trying everything he can, sliding those tires. Trying to close the gap, can't do it. 5 laps to go. Gary out front. Knowles second, Shepard third. 96 laps on those tires for that 92 machine versus 34 for basically everybody else behind him and around him. Dustin Shepard now all over the back bumper for second. Shepard dives it in, just about gets in the side of Knowles. They'll keep it clean, 3 laps to go. Now Shepard, all the pressure he's putting on Knowles for second. It's going to let Gary pull away even more, but moves Shepard into P2. The P2 for Shepard. Now Knowles out front, pulling away. He's going to have a little bit of lap traffic to work through. He'll make it through. White flag this time. white flag in there. 1 lap to go here at the Bullring. Right now, Gary out front coming to the checkered. Checkered flag will wave, and it's going to go to Gary in the lead. Great job, Gary. Shepard second, Knowles first or third. Gary Essingen, a great job, my friend. Wow. Getting the win here tonight in that number 4 machine. Checkered is out. He'll bring it to the stop on the front straightaway in victory lane. Let's go grab a word with him right now. What a job he done all night long. And bringing it home with the win here tonight. Nice job from Gary. Let's grab him, pull him up to the booth. Hey, Gary, you got a copy of me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, buddy, you did a great job here tonight, brother.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, you did an amazing job, my friend. You brought it home with the win. How'd the car feel out there most of the night? We seen a lot of the cars lifting the front left tire up off the ground.
Oh yeah, if you had too much wheel into it, it definitely lifted up, and that's when you could see people getting loose.
Yeah, it seemed like you put wheel into it. The car didn't want to come around with you. That wheel would be off the ground. And then when it sat back down, it just wanted to whip that car around.
Oh yeah.
Well, how does it feel to conquer the Bullring, buddy?
That's pretty great. This is a really fun track. I knew it was gonna be good here. I just was kind of scared getting you. I have to start last. Try to make my way through the field, but hey, it worked out.
Well, buddy, you did a great job, my friend, coming home with the win here at the Bullring. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Just the league and the admins are for putting on a good show every Monday night.
Alrighty, man. Again, good job. Congratulations on your win tonight, Gary, buddy.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, there was your first place winner, Mr. Gary. There, let's grab a word there with Mr. Shepard. Hey, Mr. Shepard, Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, Matt. How you doing?
Doing good. Well, I asked you at the first the start of the night how you was going to do and make up in points. Well, did you ever think you'd come home second?
No, not at all. Like I said, I didn't get the bonus points for the 0X because I had to drive through that wreck on the first one with JP and Jesse got it spun out. But said I wanted to lead a lap, never got to that. But like I said, the car, like I said, I went the long strategy and the caution fell late. We got 2 tires and I was able to take her home second. I mean, that's a good points night tonight.
Well, again, congratulations. Great job there, Dustin, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, man. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, man. Of course, you for broadcasting, StreamStem TV, Shut Up and Race. You know, Philip, Patrick, JP. I said, of course, J&G Hardwood, Tennessee Army National Guard. And, yeah, man. That's about it.
Alrighty, man. Continuing the championship season here for Dustin Shepard. See you next week, buddy.
Alrighty.
All right, let's grab P3 here. Mr. Knowles coming home tonight with third. Get a hold of him. There he is. Hey, David, Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
Well, you held on there coming home third here tonight. He's a little bit older tires, but great job hanging in there, buddy.
Yeah, my fast laps started clicking off 15.8s like with 10 to go, so I am glad I left those old ones on there. Once we got some heat in them, that's when it finally took off for me.
Well, you definitely played the strategy right then. I noticed too that you were really, really quick. Do you think if this race was a little longer, you could have done something with them?
No, I think that Gary, he was in his own zip code tonight. He was just going to keep on checking out. The shorter would have been better for me. Got the strategy, got the track position, was able to hold him off for a little bit, but Dustin and Gary both they had me tonight. But I'm glad to finally get some bad luck out of the way and get back up here.
Alrighty, man. Well, you did a great job getting there, buddy. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Again, I want to thank the guys putting on this league. It's It's the best place to race on iRacing.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, we'll see you once again next week, my friend.
Catch you next week.
All right. See you, Mr. Knowles. Alrighty, folks. That's going to do it here from Las Vegas, the Bullring. We'll see you next week at Rockingham. Thanks to everybody for coming out tonight. And until then, everyone, stay safe. Have a great night. And God bless. We'll see you in the next one.